Hello, Goosebumps fans. Let's talk about this. So, the interesting part, and a special thanks to actually just looking to what Goosebumps Aussie fan had, he got something from France, and a few of the things that were for France actually said Parachute Press Incorporated. Now, I always liked the theory of Parachute Press technically was getting more money for the merchandising, so it wasn't really 50-50 anymore. And I'm like, well, Scholastic, are you even doing anything to help them with the merchandising? And the sad part is that if you look at what's going on today, are they doing anything with merchandising? Sticker books, activity books, what the hell, board game that isn't really truly a board game, the art book saying screw you creepy co, I don't know why, and retro tins. That's all. They haven't done any partnerships whatsoever. And Funko Pop, they kind of seem like they're in. I actually did try to talk to Funko Pop Twitter's page, and well, they only just gave me Slappy looking at me. Yeah, just turning his eyes and looking at me. So it's like, yeah, you take that any way you want. But if Parachute Press was the ones, which I have to believe, and it most likely is true, that they are a part of the merchandising push of Goosebumps, then that's what's the problem here right now. Of course, the big question has to be like, well, Harry Potter is not part of Parachute Press. They have someone who's doing merchandising and everything. Who's doing that? Who's doing all their other properties that actually have merchandising? Clifford is having merchandising, but not so much. Arthur had merchandising, but not so much. But it's like, yeah, but Harry Potter has someone. Where are they? And are you trying to say they both can't do two things at the same time? I think Harry Potter already did enough. Let Goosebumps have like a little bit of that. So it's weird that you don't really have anyone to do merchandising for Goosebumps. And I would have to say maybe it's like a sore spot. Yeah, maybe they're into their feelings, how, and I know, but Marvel is into their feelings about Black Panther and the whole thing of where are they going to recast them or they're not going to recast them. They're fully 100% good with not recasting them. And it's like, yeah, it's just like Scholastic. They are fully 100% believe they can do merchandising themselves when they need to. That's the messed up part. When they need to. So they give us a little bit of a few things and that's all. And they're like, okay, we're cool. We're a book company. Our merchandise is the books. So we just focus on the books. And it's like, so Parachute Press had to be focusing on everything else. And one person asked, well, why aren't they getting back together? Is because, well, now going by my actual thought of what happened, besides the whole accusations that R.L. Stine might have had ghostwriters writing his books, they also came at him with the whole thing of they found out they were getting more money for merchandising. Even though I'm like, and I think they deserve it considering what you're doing today. And I'm pretty sure Parachute Press would have been smart enough to be like, oh, you're getting rid of Goosebumps Horrorland? Goosebumps Horrorland? So why aren't we going to put it in the app? I mean, why can't we give it free on the app? I mean, it doesn't make sense that we're going to get rid of it. Not to mention the fact that we're like, so Goosebumps Horrorland has been around for quite a bit. And apps, the tablets, they've became a big boom. So why don't we have a app version for Horrorland? It just gets to the point where it's like they would have the smart ideas of preserving things. Given to this day, well, of course, again, they're not involved. So the two video games that are just sadly PC games, they don't get to see the light of day because Scholastic doesn't give a crap. I don't know why. Excuse me. But it gets very weird where it's like, I'm pretty sure Parachute Press, who made a lot of things, did a lot of things, had a lot of ideas, they went everywhere, everywhere with Goosebumps. But look at Scholastic. They are not going everywhere. I'm pretty sure at this point, Parachute Press would have been already at Lego or Mega Constructs and been like, hey, let's make a deal. They would have been already with Funko Pop being, hey, let's make a deal. They would have been with Mezco, hey, let's make a deal. Heck, they would even go to WWE, go to Hasbro or Mattel and be like, hey, let's make a deal. It gets to the messed up part where it's like, there's going to be so many people with, hey, let's make a deal because it seems like it's going to be a good idea. And, oh yeah, don't forget about Hot Wheels. Yeah, don't forget about Hot Wheels or Matchbox. It's like, they can make an awesome deal here. And here you are, still not doing anything. Well, they did the shoes. Oh, you did the precious shoes? You did the precious little shoes, huh? Well, you needed a freaking basketball player to back them up. With Parachute Press, I'm pretty sure they didn't need a basketball player to back them up. I'm sorry to be a jerk, but technically, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have backed it up. And even if they did, they would have been even crazier, being like, hey, well, we need to put more swag in here. Give them a freaking hat. Give them a freaking damn basketball with Goosebumps on it, baby. Let's give them a freaking bag. Yeah, a bag, to go to the gym. You can have a bag. It's like they would hook it up. And what you did? Shoes and a t-shirt. That's it. Shoes and a t-shirt. That's all we got. This is the 30th anniversary. Shoes, t-shirt, and a special book. That's all you're doing. Nothing else. Parachute Press would have done more. I'm pretty sure they would have done a lot more, but here you are and you're not doing it. What I would love for Parachute Press and Scholastic to get back together, oh yes, but it would be very, very hard considering the whole lawsuit thing, and they fought to get Goosebumps rights. It's like, well, it's good for you, Scholastic, but where's the merchandising? You have all the rights to Goosebumps, and yet you're not doing all that you can with it. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't even know what to compare it to. I guess it's basically the idea of where I bought a book, but I bought it because the cover is beautiful. But it's like, you can do more than just look at the cover. You can read the book, It's like, nah, I'm good with just looking at the cover. It's awesome. And it's like, yeah, you see, this is exactly what you're doing, Scholastic. You can do more than this. And what you're doing is just basically like me being like, let me just read the first page. Not bad. Okay, well, I'm going to just put it back on the shelf and just admire it as beauty. And it's like, you see what you're doing? Hopefully someday they'll figure things out, but I can't say that because it's like, hopefully someday, and it's just year after year after year after year with just like no real merchandising. You let the second movie just flop when it's like you should have just waited. It's like, yeah, you should have just waited. Allow this to be the spin-off movie and then do Goosebumps 2 when Jack Black returns. But instead, you're like, no, we got to go fast. And it's like, I wish we knew what's wrong with you. It's like, I understand Parachute Press hurt you. But the thing is that you have to get over yourself. Either get a new merchandise manager or bring Parachute Press back. Because I understand that Goosebumps is not as good as it used to be. I understand that the hype is not really truly there. But even R.L. Stine said with the TV show, that's what fueled the books sales. And that fueled also the book sales. So the TV show fueled the book sales, and the book sales fueled all the merchandise. So I don't understand, really. Heck, I'm trying to do the whole thing of book and DVD combo. And lo and behold, y'all guys didn't do this. And it's like, I thought, it's like Parachute Press would have been on that, been like, yep, we're going to get the book. We're going to get the DVD of the episode. We're going to pack it together. It's going to be in the freaking circular for the kids. You're not doing anything. And I don't even know when the book, the what was it, the book club, when it crumbled and died. I don't know. It's not like Animorphs book, Animorphs fan club, which I don't even know. Did that even exist? And it's like as soon as the book ended, it's like, yeah, then the freaking it disbanded. It makes sense that it's disbanded, but for you, y'all guys could have kept on going. Yeah, but the lawsuit. It's like, wow, the lawsuit. That's what ruined everything. The lawsuit. It's like it's just like Friday the 13th. The lawsuit is wrecking shit, and it's like, listen, you can keep all the money on the table. After you get things sorted out, you can continue on. But for right now, we just continue on allowing Goosebumps not to die, just like not allowing Friday the 13th not to die or be stale or get fricked over because the game is wrecked now. And it could have kept on going. It could have kept on going. It's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure technically R.L. Stine was on trial here. It was Parachute Press versus Scholastic. So that means that R.L. Stine could have still continued on. And, well, he wouldn't get paid, but the thing is that after all of is settled, he would get payments afterwards. And I know that most likely would be like a total no, but if he truly cared about Goosebumps, which I'm pretty sure he does, he would have continued on. He would have continued on those 3 years. Either way, I don't know. That was scary night.